Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing my June-September photo card sorting video. Got a pretty decent amount to put away today, so we're just going to get right into it, starting with the mini binders and working our way up from there. Alright, so the first binder we're going to get into is going to be the girl group bias binder. So we're going to move back to L actually, because I think I have a Luna card to put away. I don't know if I have a spot set up for Luna, so we're gonna see. I don't think I do, though. This is Le Seraphim. No, so I don't have a spot set up for Luna, so let me grab a sleeve real quick. So I'm just gonna keep Artemis and Lucemble in the same area that I would normally keep Luna, since they're both technically Luna. So we're going to slide this in because I do have Kim Lip, who is my bias in Luna. I did end up pulling her little ID card from Artemis's album, so I'm just gonna slide that in right here. All right, so there is that. Sorry, I had to do it off camera because it was not working with me. So I have that, but I do also have some Chaewon because I can't help myself. I bought some of Chaewon's Unforgiven Weverse cards because these were some of the cheaper cards that she had available, and I can't, like I said, I can't control myself. So I did end up getting her card from Easy from the member version, so we're gonna pull that out. So here's those two cards for you to look at real quick, a little bit up closer. Here's what the back says. So we're gonna slide that in just right here. And then here is the other one. Super cute. I just would love to have more of her cards, but they're kind of expensive, so and then this one we've already seen. This is the Easy card. So there is that. So now we will be moving on to a newish binder. Like I said in my last month's video, I've kind of reorganized a bunch of my binders. So there is now a new collection in this binder. I talked about downsizing, but I told you guys a little bit more about how there was some collections that I just don't want to really get rid of just yet. I just kind of want to put a pause. That's kind of what this binder is. For the most part, is just kind of like a big collections that I want to keep for now, and I might like slowly grow, but I can't with the comebacks and everything like that, and I just was not happy. So we do have some to put away. I have a couple of Kal, and then I have some Hitomi to put away. So the first card I have to put away is actually Kal's Loved Ive version from Ive Mine. So that's actually we're just gonna slide that in right here. And then I did manage to pull her Lenti from the new album, I've Switch. So I decided to just keep it and just put it back here. But yeah, so I would love to continue collecting her. It's just Ive cards are really expensive and I really want to prioritize Ray. So that's why I decided to just put a pause on her and see if I still feel like the need to want to collect her before I decide if I want to sell her cards or not. And then as far as Hitomi goes, I know I just picked her up, but the main reason I wanted to collect her was for her Eyes Bloom card, or her Bloom Eyes cards. And I have finished her Bloom Eyes cards, so I'm kind of like, well, maybe I just wanted to collect those cards, but I do have a couple from One Reeler as well to put away, so we're just gonna go back to where these two cards go, so they're both gonna go right here. So here is the first one. Yeah, I think it was just that I wanted to collect like some of her like pink-haired cards. So I feel like satisfied for the moment, so I just don't really see myself collecting any more of her cards. I did buy a couple more off of Pokemarket back when I was kind of still 50-50 about what I wanted to do, so I will have some more cards for her to put away probably in next month's video. But after that, I don't think I'm gonna have very much. So these are from One Rick Diary. So I'm gonna put these two One Reeler cards just right here. So here is the first one. And here is the second one. So that'll go just right here. And then I do also have Lino back here because I just couldn't bring myself to, I removed him from the other binder because it just didn't make any sense. So he kind of lives here. So this is going to be just kind of like the collections I'm taking a pause on for the most part. For our groups that I don't want to put them away in like the full group binder where I keep like all of their other cards. I don't know. It's complicated. It makes sense to me. So that this is where they're going to live for the time being. So the next binder we're going to get into is going to be this Meow Cafe binder. And this is where, things have changed a lot. So this was where my Danielle, Yeri, and Hitomi collections were, and that is no longer the case. So I'm going to go through it a little bit. I won't be able to show you everything, and I'll explain why. But the first collection that I have put in here is Matthew from ZV1. So I am still collecting his cards, and I have set up for the new comeback. And I am still going to collect some these are his Pobs section. I have some Pobs incoming for him, so that's why there's some gaps. I am still going to collect some Gonuk. I'm just going to kind of do it very casually. If I see any cards that I really want, I will buy them, but like I'm not going to be super thorough about it. So that is the ZB1 section. And then back here is going to be where Jay Chang is going to be. I'm not making much progress on his collection at the moment. Finding his solo cards is really difficult. And I do know that his new album is coming out, for the new group that he's in, I think is going to be coming out soon too, so I need to get on that and figure out how to get his cards for that. He's blonde, and I'm very excited about it. And then we have Rise, so they did have a comeback. I haven't set up for it yet because I was unsure if I was going to collect Shotaro or not, but I have decided I'm going to. I just barely decided like this week though, so I haven't had time to set up for it. So behind here is, I would eventually am going to move these out and move them into their own binder. It's basically all of my signed postcards. I have some signed pages for Kingdom back here, and I have some Polaroids back here for Kingdom. I just wanted to put them in a better binder to keep them protected, but unfortunately I am waiting for, I'm looking for like a very specific type of binder to put them in, and I haven't been able to really find one for a decent price yet, so I'm just and I haven't had the money because of Kingdom's comebacks and stuff like that. So I haven't really had the time or money to like really focus on it, but it is something that I am planning on doing. So they won't be in here for long, but they are in here for now just as a temporary thing. But moving back to Matthew real quick, I do have a couple Matthew cards to put away. So I do have the last Melting Point card to put away, which is going to go just right here. Here it is. You can't see the back. So we are just going to slide that in right here. Oh wait, I forgot these are double-sided pages. My bad. Sorry, I'm used to the Meow, because the Meow Cafe ones, the thinner ones, are not double-sided, but these Prism Platinum ones are. So that's gonna go just right here. And then I do have his light stick card, because I was originally thinking about buying their light stick, but I just don't think I'm going to. And then this one I just got from their new album. So I'm just gonna stick these both down here. Again, I did it again. I'm gonna stick them both down here because I don't remember what Pobs I have incoming for him. I have them coming in through like a Kingdom Gom because I bought a bunch, and I also think I have some coming from Pokemarket. So maybe I'll pull up a template of all of his like album cards and see if I can like find out the order for this so it looks a little bit better. But that's all I have today in this binder to put away. I really don't think we're gonna get into this binder much except for ZB1 and maybe Rise. J is a little bit more difficult. I am planning on doing a Nyokyo haul soon, so hopefully we'll be able to find some of his cards, so we'll have some of his cards to put away as well. All right, so the next binder we're gonna get into is the red Prism Platinum binder, and this binder hasn't changed too much but I have since I took Call Out, it does give me a little bit more wiggle room, especially because Espa just had a comeback, Kepler just had a comeback, And you'll kind of see what I've done, because I did actually move Chaehyun out of this binder because of Kepler's comeback, because between just Kepler's comeback and Ive's comeback and aespa's comeback, this binder was way too full and I couldn't fit everything, so I moved some things around. But I do not have any Ning Ning to put away today. She's the main reason why I want to do a Neokyo haul, is because I really want to do what I did for last comeback, which is buy most of the albums with her photo card inclusion. And all of her inclusions and stuff, and then because it was just way easier. But I do have some like miscellaneous cards to put away today for her. So I have 2 more purple photo cards. I was really nervous that these were both the same card, but I'm glad they're not. So we're gonna just slide this one right here since it's the same concept, and then this is her light stick card. So I'm gonna flip over to this side, and we're going to put that right here. So again, I'm kind of only collecting her cards where she's got her purple hair during like Life's Too Short era. But I do kind of casually just like buy some of her cards that I think are cute. And then moving back to Ray, this is what the new Ive aka Ray section looks like. So this is kind of the new setup. I am still missing her P Live from Ive Mind. I need to just buy, but I do have her Ive Mind set up. I did end up pulling a lot of her cards, so this is her Lenti. I did cave and buy all 4 versions of the album because I just love this concept so much. It's so pretty. So I did end up buying a good majority of the versions. I think the only version I didn't buy was the Digipack, but that's because I couldn't pick. And so I was like, well, if I can't pick which version it is, I would prefer to just buy it on Neokyo with her cards. So that's the only version I don't have to put away. And then I also need to still buy from, I think, the off version. I still need something. And then I think I got ESO originally, and then from the P Live version I did end up pulling Liz, and I still need to find a trade for Ray. But this is her on version. I'm pretty certain it's the white version, yes. So that's gonna go just right here. And then I did pull her, no, so maybe it's her spin-off version I didn't pull, because oh no, so this is the black concept. Okay, so it is her, that one. But this is like my favorite Ray card of the era, and I pulled it, and I was so happy. I was so happy that I pulled it. So we have that version. And then originally from the Loved Eye version, I did pull Wonyoung, but I did find a trade for her, so I did trade for Ray. So that's just gonna go right here. So making some progress on the new comeback. I'm only missing 3 cards, so we're doing pretty well. So we'll have to see if I can find those cards, find trades for those cards. If not, I'll probably just buy them. So now we're gonna move back here because oh yes, I haven't sleeved her cards yet, but I did move Danielle into this binder. So that's my bad for not sleeving her cards. I think I was just trying to decide if her card collection would fit in here with the new comeback that they just had. So I haven't sleeved her cards in the red sleeves yet, but I will. So that is everything that is in this binder now. So let's move on to the one binder that hasn't changed, which is the Woozi binder. It's kind of hard to change a binder that only has 1 member in it. It is full to capacity. I did actually get his deluxe version though, and I did put this keychain from the deluxe version. I joined a go for like just his stuff, so don't worry. I didn't buy the whole deluxe copy. I can't afford to do that, but I did buy enough, or I did join a go to get his inclusions from that. So I do have quite a bit to put away for him today because we are finishing all of his older cards today and we are starting on the new comeback. So I'm very, very excited to finally be caught up with his collection. So we're gonna go back to this You Make My Dawn, which was the bane of my existence. I ordered it and it got canceled off of Nyokyo. So it was literally like one of the last cards I was missing to complete my collection, and now it is done. And then now let's move back to 17th Heaven, because that is also one of the last cards I'm missing, was one of his Weverse versions. So it's crazy that we're pretty much done with his collection. I do have plans to move him to an A4. I did order Prism Platinum's A4 binders back when they were on pre-order, and I think I'm going to be moving his collection for sure to one of those A5s. And then I haven't decided what else I'm going to move, because I got the duo binder set, so I haven't decided fully, but I know for a fact he's going to be one of those collections that's going in those binders. Initially, I was planning on putting EXO in those binders, but I just don't think that my collection's going to fit. So I think I'm just going to put my actual individual member collections in there, but we'll see. Once I get those in, they should be coming in next month, so you might actually see the binder next month. Depending on when it comes in and when I can get it set up and everything, so we'll see. Moving back to the new setup, yeah, I have quite a bit for the new album too. So I ended up pulling the Here AR version, not the ER version. Or the RE version. So they did the Here and the Here version. And one is spelled H-E-A-R and one is spelled H-E-R-E. So it can get a little complicated. I joined, or I didn't join. I pre-ordered one off of K-Town for You at random, and I ended up pulling the H-E-A-R version. So and I did end up pulling one of his cards. So we're gonna go to... So these are his Dear cards, actually. So let's do his Dear cards first, because I did join a go for his Dear version, and I got the full set. So here is the full set. We've got the flowers, the piece, the little, like, balloon snow globe thing. I don't know. And then a little closer view of that. So we're going to put those away just right here real quick. I'll probably speed through this so that you can just see the whole setup. Alright, so there is those 4 cards, which completes that front page. And so now we're going to move over to this side. I do have one of these cards coming in, but I haven't gotten it yet. And I don't remember which one is the PC set. Let me look at the backs real quick because it's silver. Okay, so it's this one. So this is from the Here full group set that you get. So you get like a full group set of cards, and then you get like 2 random member cards. So this was from the full set. I do have his other one coming in from Poke Market, and then I do have, I think it's this one coming in a trade for an Ivan card. So I'll just be missing like the one. And then this is actually the card I pulled just from like the random cards. So this is gonna go just right here, like so. And then I do have a Pob from the Dear version. So let's see, Deluxe. So that's gonna go, so these 2 I'm actually just gonna stick down here. So here is that one. But I do think I actually have, maybe I'll stick the sticker version in just with the regular 17 cards, because I don't know if I want to store that. For now, maybe I'll just store it, but it did also come with a sticker, but we're gonna just stick that right there. We're gonna put this on the back here for a second, because I just don't know what to do with it at the moment. I'll worry about it once we get everything moved into, because by the time we have another comeback for them, I should have everything moved into a bigger binder, so it actually might be helpful to have that. But I did order another pre-order benefit that's very similar to this one. Hopefully it's not this exact one, because if it is this exact one, I'm going to be devastated. Because if it is, I'll probably sell it and then just put this here. But I did, here is his deluxe version photo card as well, so we're going to put that just up here. Yeah, I was trying to figure out like how to set this up to make it make sense, make it look a little bit cohesive, because the weird like member version sets, or like the full group version sets, kind of threw me off, because it's not 2 and 2 like normal, it's 3 and 3, so it kind of made things a little weird. And then the Weverse version, there's 3, and then there's the deluxe one where there's only 1, so it was just like, kind of confusing, but I kind of have it figured out. So that's all I have to put away today in the Woozi binder. We will definitely have some for next month as well to put away. So, but yeah, we're pretty much caught up with his collection, which that was one of my goals for 2024, was to really focus on his collection and try and finish it. So I'm glad that we're almost to that point. So now we're going to move on to the NCT Prism Platinum binder. All right, so here is the NCT Prism Platinum binder, and unfortunately we have made some changes with this binder as well. I was collecting way too many members of NCT, and as much as it pains me, I have had to drop the second member. I've decided to drop the second member that I collect from each unit. So I dropped Jeno from Dream, I dropped Xiaojun from Wavy, and then I dropped Jaehee from Wish, because I just really want to focus on the main member from each unit that I collect. But I did also pick up a member, so like it's kind of counterproductive, but I'll explain as we go through. I don't have any mark to put away today, but I will have some mark to put away next video because I did buy some of his Dreamscape cards. But yeah, I just felt like I was having an easier time collecting Jeno than I was Mark, and same thing with finding trades. So I was like, I really want to focus on collecting Mark, even though his cards are really expensive. They've been really expensive the last couple comebacks. I don't know what's going on. But I don't have any Mark to put away, but I do have some 10 to put away. I do have one of his solo cards finally, and then I do have another Super M card for Mark to put away, which I'll put away in the Super M section. But here is his card from his solo album. Let's see, where does this go? Okay, so it's gonna go right here. I unfortunately did not pull a cat PC. I'm not looking forward to buying the cat PCs either, but now that I'm focusing on 10, I will be able to have the time to really just focus on like spending a little bit more money on the cards that I know are going to be pricey for him. And I have set up for the new comeback as well. I will probably end up just buying this on Neokyo as well, because that's what I did for On My Youth, and it was pretty easy. And then obviously back here is Wish. Sequoia's photo cards are all just on one page. I do know that they have a Japanese album coming out. I don't know when it comes out or if it's already come out, so I'll look into that when I get onto Neokyo and see about getting the cards on Neokyo. Since it's going to be a Japanese release, it should be fairly easy for me to get access to it. Moving back to Super M though, I do have a card to put away. I don't remember if this is from... Okay, this is from Super 1. I can see it says it on the back. So this is Mark's Super 1 Korean version, which will complete my Super 1 set for NCT. So I'm just missing their K versions for their first album, which are a little bit more pricey if I remember right. But I am working on it. They're definitely not as expensive as EXO's Korean versions for Baekhyun and Kai. But I actually think I have a Kai one to put away today too. So, yeah, moving back to this. This is going to be where I put my Jaehyun Dojejung collection. So I have moved his extra cards out of this binder and I've put them back in the NCT binder. I am keeping some of his like album cards still because I can't part with them. I love Jaehyun. He originally was one of my biases in NCT, but I decided since Dojejung is a unit and he would technically be my bias from Dojejung, I figure the least I can do is collect him for Dojejung. So I do have quite a few of his Dojejung cards coming in that new Pokemarket package, which should help fill out this section a little bit. I know this one, the ones with the blue tags for sure, but I did go actually buy some more after I set up this section. So that's kind of my way of like being able to collect him kind of sort of, but not very seriously. Because obviously I don't know if Dojejung is going to even have another comeback or if like that's literally going to be it. I have no clue. But that is this binder. So now we're going to move on to the A5 wide binder, which is my 127 binder. So nothing has changed in the 127 binder. I have no plans on really changing anything at the moment, just mainly due to the fact that we are not probably going to be doing much with 127 in the near future. I did hear that they were doing a comeback soon, so if they do a comeback without Tail, I might might be the keyword. I might collect a Jaehyun instead, maybe, and like, I don't know, because I know that he's supposed to be going off to the military soon, but I don't know, when that's gonna be. So I don't know if he'll be in the new comeback or not, because I know it's coming up soon. But I do have one of Johnny's fact-checked cards to put away today. In fact, I think it's the last one I'm missing of his fact-check cards. Yeah, so it's gonna be this version, which is the exhibit version. Here's the back, because all the backs are the same. So we're just gonna slide that in right here. It's literally the only card I have to put away. I really want to work on my 127 collection and get caught up and finish fact check, and then also finish Be There For Me. But these mark cards are expensive. I don't know why they're so pricey, but they're pricey, and I am crying internally about how expensive they are. I've looked on Pokemarket, and Pokemarket's charging like 15 bucks for one of them, and I'm just like, why are you charging so much for them? But besides the point, we're gonna move on to my Stray Kids binder, which I've made some changes in. Unfortunately, I don't know how long the changes will last, but I did make some changes. So Stray Kids did announce a new comeback. It is happening on July 19th. And I just, I told myself I was going to try and finish Xiumin before the comeback, and I've made basically no progress. So I've decided that for the time being, I'm just going to focus on Felix for the comeback. This was part of the downsizing that I was going to do, was focusing just solely on Felix. And then kind of working on Xiumin when I had the time. So this is the Xiumin section. I just kind of threw everything in the back here in order. For now, I'm gonna just put this card here though, because I did buy this before I decided. I bought it on Pokemarket like a couple months ago, and I finally just shipped out the package. So I do have his No Easy card. I was gonna say Not Shy. I don't know why I was thinking of Itzy's Not Shy. But I do have his No Easy card. I don't want to move everything over right now, so I'm just gonna slide that right here. I am thinking about posting the template and putting it as a low priority for him though, because out of all the idols that I did drop, he is the one. Him and Geno are probably the two that I'm like really wanting to pick back up, but I just can't right now. I need to focus on completing a couple more of my collections before I just went a little crazy, and I'm a little overwhelmed, and I just need to calm down for a second and really focus on what I want. So I'm taking a break from him, but he is probably going to be the one that I do pick back up if I pick up any idol. Him or Geno are probably going to be the two that I'm going to pick back up, because I do really love collecting him. It's just his older cards are the bane of my existence. They're really expensive. They're really hard to find, and I was just not having fun with it. So that's all I have to put away in the Stray Kids binder. We're going to move into the on-off binder now. Yeah, so I'm thinking about putting that Xiumin template, because I made a template for it. I'm thinking about just throwing it up on my trades and sales and just seeing what happens. But moving to on-off, I have not made a lot of progress with this collection either. Like, I finished it, and then a new comeback happened, and then everybody else came back, and I have not made much progress on Xiumin's cards. But I have, however, made some progress on the Digipack cards. So I did manage to do a trade for both of Hyojin's. So I do have both of Hyojin's to put away. I kind of don't know what I'm doing with like the sets, honestly. So I think I'm gonna do the piece one here for him, and then I think I'll do the other one on the other side, because there's another couple members that have the cheat cart. So here is this full set complete, which is exciting. Love to see it. And then this side, I'm still missing MK and Yuto. But I do have Hyojin's other ones. So yeah, Isshon's doing a little cheat cart, so I figure it makes sense to have Hyojin on this one as well. So we're just gonna slide this Hyojin right here. And that's complete. So I'm just missing those two cards, and then I will have the Digipack set complete. And then I'll probably try and see about prioritizing his cards. I wonder if I can find some bulk purchases on Nyokyo. Maybe I'll have to look into it. I also want to look for a love effect pop because I didn't want to have everything be uneven. So, because there's 3 cards per version. So I want to try and find a love effect pop or some type of merch card that was released around love effect era to put there. So that's all I have to put away in this binder. So now we're going to move into my N.Flying and Priston binder because I do have some stuff to put away for them. And by them, I mean I need to put away some Priston because N.Flying is still N.Flying. They have done an update and it does sound like they're like trying to resolve the issue. So I'm hoping that like some good news will come out of it and that the boys will be able to release music again. So yeah, that's been a whole thing. I've been like, please, I don't want to lose N.Flying. I love them so much. But for Priston, I do have some larger cards, the postcards to put away. So someone really nicely reached out to me and sold me these 2 little ID card kind of things for Eunwoo and Sungyeon. So we're going to put those away. I believe this, I got to look at age order for this because I don't remember age order very well off the top of my head. So it's going to go Yuha, Eunwoo, Rina, and then Sungyeon. Yes, okay. So we do need to move Rina down here. And then we're gonna put Eunwoo just right up here. Again, I've just been like slowly collecting these, whether when I get offers or like if they come in a bundle, like with a bunch of Priston cards. So it's not a huge priority, but someone reached out to me and they were really cheap because they were trying to get rid of them. So I was like, yes, please. And then here is Sungyeon's. So we'll just slide that in. Maybe we'll slide that in just right here. If I can get the sleeve to work. There we go. Just like that. So that is fun. Finally adding to this collection a little bit. Hopefully with my new Nyokyo package, I'll be able to snag some more of Priston's cards, but that's all. It's been a pretty slow collection. I know I've talked about that one being like one that I'm just working on whenever I do a Nyokyo package, because that's really the only place I've been able to find most of their cards. So that's kind of where I've had to slowly collect them from. So we're going to get into the just groups I collect binder next. So... or maybe we're going to do, are we going to do large inclusions next? I think we're actually going to do large inclusions next. So let's actually get into that first. So I have quite a bit of larger inclusions to put away today because literally every group under the sun has had a comeback this last month. So we're going to move back to ATEEZ first because ATEEZ just made a comeback, which I absolutely love. Shaboom off of their new album. It's really, really good. So I do have some postcards, but I do also have Sungwa's digipack inclusions because I did get his digipack. So we have Mingi, San, and Jongho for the postcards, which I think actually San's older than Mingi. So we're going to stick San right here, and then we will stick Mingi right here, and then we will stick Jongho on the back right here, so it looks like that. And I will need to get a 4 pockets, so I am actually going to move this out because originally I just put it there because I didn't want to start a new sleeve, but I am going to grab a 4 pocket because now I have enough inclusions to do a 4 pocket, so let's do that. So let's put that right here. It's funny enough, I think this is actually Sunghwa as well, from his digipack version, or from the digipack version for that album. And then, like I said, I just have these 2. I just have his like little clear thing, and then this bookmark. So we'll stick the bookmark right here, and we'll stick this clear card just right here. And then I don't think I have anything else to put away in this binder, because what does this binder go back to? Okay, it goes back to GOT7. I need to go into IVE next, so we'll have to get into the other inclusions binder. I say other, we have like 4 inclusion binders because I have so many larger inclusions for groups. So for IVE, I actually have 3 of the little like flip up things, and then I did decide to do just one full set of member postcards from the Loved IVE version, because you get like 3 cards per member, and I just don't have the room in these binders to be storing that. But I did want to do like one full set. So let's go back to the IVE section and see what we're working with. So it looks like I have 3 pocket pages and 2 pocket pages. I think I'm going to store the IDs actually in the 2 pocket pages, because I think it's going to work out better. But I did see someone recently who was storing these in 1 pockets, and I'm considering moving them to 1 pockets. But I think for now we're just gonna put these up here. I don't know if they're gonna fit though. Are they? No, they're not. Let me figure this out. Hold on. So I think instead I'm just gonna store them like this. So I think I'm gonna just do a 4 pocket setup and move these into 4 pockets if they fit in 4 pockets, and do like 4 pocket setup with these, and then maybe like this, and then put the postcards in the 3 pockets. So I think that's what we're gonna have to do, because these just don't fit. I don't think these would fit in the, yeah, these are not gonna fit. And my 2 pockets are too small. So, and I just don't really feel like storing them in the 1 pocket, because I feel like it's a little bit excessive. So that's what we're gonna have to do. So this is gonna be a little bit of a rearranging. I'll probably speed through this section, so just bear with me. Okay, so this is the setup we have. So we've got the Loved IVE inclusions, and then we have the new inclusions right here. So it goes Kal, Ray, Wonyoung, and then here is the new postcard setup. For some reason, the new pages, I feel like for a lot of my like binder sleeves or like my binder pages are getting wider. I don't know why. It's kind of bugging me. But anyways, so here's that setup. And then I just put this I've Mine Kal card right here because I didn't want to mess up the setup that I had for the Loved IVE switch cards. And then this section didn't really change at all. So that is all I have to put away, I think, in this binder. Actually, let's go back and double check though. No, that's actually a lie. So we got to go back to here because we've got K&K, and then we've got Le Seraphim, and then we have Limelight and Luna. So I do actually have some more Luna inclusions. Since I bought Artemis and Lucemble's album, I do have some inclusions. So this is from Lucemble. These are all from Artemis. So I think I'm actually going to just move Limelight onto a page by itself. And it looks like we're going to have to grab another 4 pocket, a couple more 4 pockets, because I think I'm going to do Lucemble on a page by themselves and then Artemis on a page by themselves just to kind of keep them separate, but like also still under the Luna section. I hope that makes sense. Granted, this is a 3 pocket, so maybe I'll store these in 3 pockets. Maybe I'll just do that instead. Yeah, I'll figure it out. We're going to speed through this section as well because it's going to be a little bit chaotic. So yeah. Okay, so we had a change of plans. So some of the inclusions for Artemis didn't fit in 4 pockets. So I just did the 4 pocket inclusions that fit in 4 pockets. So I did this pre-order benefit and then these 2 postcards. And then for the 3 pocket items, I did the original Lucemble album film strip. And then this is from the new Lucemble album, which came out before Artemis. So then I included this Artemis sticker sheet here after the Xiumin postcard because this one didn't fit in the 4-pocket either. So that is all I have to put away in this binder. We're gonna get into the last, I think, of the larger inclusion binders that we're gonna need to get into today. This is one of the more hefty ones where it's pretty full. But we have 217 large inclusions, like really large inclusions to put away. So let's go back to full pocket section for 17. So I did end up getting this elf holder from K-Town for You for pre-ordering. It was like a pre-order benefit. I got Minghao. And then because I pre-ordered, or because I joined that go, I got the little photo book from the deluxe version for Woozi. So we're going to just store those both in a 1-pocket page just right here. So let's do that. I also just looked at the last large inclusion that we have to put away, and I don't know if it's actually gonna fit in my binder, so I might just have to put this back in the album. But I'll try. We'll try, but we'll get to that in a second. So here is both of these. I'm just gonna do them back to back. And we're just gonna slide them in like so. Again, like look how much bigger this page is from like the old ones. Like they've expanded the size and it bothers me. But yeah, so that is that. So again, I think that's all I have to put away in this binder. Luckily, I only had to add 1 page because this is the one that's getting like really hefty, and a lot of it's just because of the 17 section, because 17 does so many member inclusions and things. It's ridiculous. Okay, so this is the last large inclusion, and I don't know if it's gonna fit. I don't think it's going to. So this is from ZB1's album. I did not realize that when I pre-ordered off of K-Town for You that the album was gonna be massive. If you see my unboxing for on my shorts, you would understand. I don't think this is gonna fit. It's too tall, so I'm not gonna be able to store this in my binder, unfortunately. So I'll just put this back in the album. I wish there was a better way I could protect it, but unfortunately, it just doesn't look like that's going to be the case. I was really hoping that I could get it to fit, but no, it's not going to. I'm not even going to bother. So we're just going to move on to photo cards for groups that I'm actively collecting. So we're past the large inclusions except for NCT and EXO. So yeah. This is another one of those binders that's like really, really full. That's very concerning. And the more I add to it, the more I'm like worried that it's going to be a problem. Because it's getting there. But I really don't want to buy any more binders, but it looks like I might have to. So we're gonna go back to IVE. Speaking of which, I have fixed a couple sections, decided not to collect Songhwa's older cards, so I just put all of the cards that I had up for trade for those back here, along with a bunch of pobs that I've been trying to trade for ages that no one's interested in. I just decided to keep them because I think they're cute, and I just didn't want to get rid of them anyways. I didn't want to trade for them anyways, but I kind of needed to. So let's go back to IVE. I went too far, actually. I don't even think I have an IVE section set up, because let's see, we've gotten Hyphen, Ghost 9, Kepler, Le Seraphim, Luna. Yeah, so I don't even have a section set up for IVE, so we're going to set them up right here. So since I bought all versions of the like main album, I did end up having an extra lenti. I pulled ESO and I just couldn't part with her because I like to try and keep the amount of inclusions that I received in an album. So since there was only one set of lentis, I'm like, I'm just gonna keep her. And then here's also the P-Live card, which is a group card, so I'm just gonna keep that as well. I did put it in a white sleeve though, so you can't see the code on the back. So that's all I have to put away for IVE, and then let's move back to Luna / Xiumin Artemis. So I do have some Xiumin and Artemis cards to put away today. So we've got the Xiumin cards, which are so stinking cute. We've got Olivia, we've got sorry, I still call her Olivia. I know that she goes by, what is it? Haiju now? Sorry, I just am so used to calling her that. And we've got, we've got Yojin, and then we've got a Vivi and Yojin unit. And then I pulled Hostel for the clear card from my Artemis albums. So we're just gonna slide these in. I'm gonna put the unit up here, I think. because I don't separate them. I'm just throwing them in because, like, why not? Actually, I think she's older. And then here's that Hustle. We'll just throw that in down there. So we're moving on Luna cards. So now let's go back to 17 because I'm crazy and I've decided that I want to store the full group 17. I went past them. This is Stray Kids. Shiny. I want to store the rest of the members for the full group set. So this is going to be fun to put away. It's not going to look cute because there's 13 members. But we're just going to put those away real quick. So I'll just do a quick flip through of each of the members' cards. So that way you can see like the full set. You've already seen Woozi's. I put his away in his binder. So, but the rest of them are super cute. And I just felt kind of bad putting them away in a, like back in the album. So I was like, oh, oops, someone went flying. Vernon went flying. I did also think maybe I might put Joshua and Vernon away in the boy group binder, just specifically because this binder is so full. So I'm actually thinking about doing that now. Like literally while I was sitting here doing this, I was like, maybe I should put them away in their binder. So I'll pull their cards out and then like, I'll put them away in next month's video. Maybe, I don't know, or I'll just put them away off camera. So yeah, we're actually gonna just like put those off to the side because I just would rather store them there. And we're gonna put the rest of these in. All right, so let's take a look at that. So kind of glad that I did decide to store Joshua and Vernon because it contained it down to one page. And let's go back to Psychers. So I might move Psychers out of this binder or just some of the members because I have a problem. So we're actually, for now, I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll just, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna move this Xiumin and then we're just gonna put this Xiumin away. I have just been buying Psychers cards. I bought some Minjae. Most of them are from the How to Play album. So I don't know. I've been really loving buying their cards and they're so cute and I've been really into their music. So I might move all the Minjae, Xiumin, and Xiumin into their own binder for now and just kind of collect them very casually for each member. I do have some of those old binders that I was using prior, so maybe I'll just do that. But it looks like we have a full page actually, so that does complicate things. So maybe I'll do that. But for now, I think we're just gonna throw him in like on top. I know that's ridiculous. I'll figure it out. We're just talking. I have a problem, and it's buying random cards for groups that I like really am enjoying their music. Don't ask me. I don't know what's going on. We're just gonna pretend like I didn't just do that. I'll have it solved by next month, but I might just have like maybe I'll put them in my boy group binder for biases, but then like at the same time I collect 3 of them, so maybe I'll just like, I don't know. Maybe I'll move Stray Kids out and then put them in the Stray Kids binder instead. I don't know what's going on. We're just gonna ignore Psychers for now because I'm literally like, oh, I'm downsizing my collection. And then what do? Go and just like randomly buy 3 members from Psychers Photocards because they're really cute and they're really cheap on Pokemarket. And we're just gonna pretend like this is not happening. I'm sorry, I'm ranting. We're gonna move on to the Biases I Collect binder. I don't know how to explain what my binders are called. We know this. I think if I do end up getting those Prism Platinum binders, this is the binder that I'm probably going to have to take from because it's getting pretty full. I did take some pages out because we have, because I downsized a little bit, but we still have quite the hefty set of cards to put away in this binder today. Because I have no self-control and AT's had a comeback. And then Hyphen had a comeback, and TXT's had a comeback recently, and I bought some BTS cards. So yeah, it's it's chaotic up in here. And I decided to collect another full set of ATEEZ cards. So, because I have no self-control. So, we're gonna start off with the Hug set for their new album. I did end up pulling Seonghwa, and then I ended up finding a trade because I think I got 3 Mingies. I literally pulled Mingi from all 3 of my versions, and then I pulled Seonghwa. So no, 2 versions. Or no, I think the digipacks came with these ones as well. So 4. Yeah, so 4. I'm pretty sure I pulled Seonghwa from Seonghwa's version, and then I literally pulled this Mingi from all 3 of my photo book versions. I gave one away to a friend of mine because she's a coworker, and I opened my albums in front of her, and she's like, "Are you serious? Like, you literally pulled my man's?" And I was like, I don't know. And then I pulled him again, and then I got my signed copy, and I pulled him again. So, but we have just these 3 to put away today. I thought that I bought Sans. Oh, no, this is not the right version. I do have, I think, the rest of these incoming for this version. I just did a trade / purchase of the rest of them. It's this version that I'm missing a lot more from. But we're gonna put those away real quick. Alright, so there are those. And then from this version, we have Hongjoong, Yono, Yosang, and San to put away, so we're gonna do that as well. Alright, so there's that set. And I thought I had Wooyoung incoming, but I accidentally bought another San, so I'm gonna have to trade him or sell him. That was my bad. So let's move past that. As you can see, this is the new setup. This is where I've cut off. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna see if I can try and collect these older cards. If anything, I want to at least try and get this card, and then I might downsize this section. I don't know, we'll see. But their older cards are so expensive because the albums are out of print, and I just was really not interested in trying to find a trade for a first press, as obviously I want to trade first press for first press. It's just not a thing. It's not a vibe. I'm over it. Moving back here though, we do have some of the final Finn cards that I need to put away, which is exciting. So I did finally I joined a while ago for his digipack, his Korean digipack version. And I was waiting for it to come in, cause it's from one of the GOMs that I use for a lot of my, Kingdom cards. And so they ship out, like, you claim stuff for a couple months and then they do a big ship out. They're located in Spain. They're like one of my go-to GOMs when it comes to Kingdom cards, but they also do goes for ATEEZ. They had to go for the digis, and I was like, I'm gonna buy it. And then I have the last 2 concept cards that I was missing from these as well. So let's see what we're doing here. I don't remember which one's the Z version now. It's been a minute. I think this is the Z version. And then I think this one is the diary version. I accidentally just slid the card out from behind it. So here we are. We're finally complete with that page. And then for this page, I have... Oh, we're not finishing today. I also forgot that I do think I have a POB coming in for this era, but I could be wrong. If not, I'm going to buy a POB. I do also have this Polaroid. I do have the other one incoming as well. I thought I had both of them today, but apparently I don't. And I didn't specify which platform goes where, so we're just going to put this one right here for now. And then I'll put the other one right here. And then this is the new era. So yeah, so we're almost done. I was wrong. We're not done with Finn today, unfortunately. But I do have some of Seonghwa's cards. I got really lucky and I found some trades. And I also pulled a decent amount. I'm pretty sure I pulled these 3 cards from my original pulls. Oh, that's not true. I pulled San. This is the target card. But we're gonna put these away. So this is from his digipack. This is... What is this? Is this from a digipack as well? No, this is from the Z version, or the Golden Hour version, and then this is from the Blue Hour version. I did find a trade for this one. So we're going to start with this one. This is from his Blue Hour. This is his selfie. Purple hand on face. Because, yeah, I really am so good at specifying my stuff with, like, really weird things. And then this is his digipack, so this is going to go on another page. This is the Golden Hour version, finger heart, so this one's going to go right here. And then this is his Target exclusive, so that's actually going to go right here. I do have his Walmart exclusive incoming, and I just need to find another POB with this concept. I did see that there's one of the Digipack POBs that's also this concept. And then there's also a Japan Tower Records card, I think where he's wearing the same outfit. Because like the Walmart exclusive, he's wearing this outfit, he's wearing this outfit in the diary version, and then he's wearing this outfit in the Golden Hour version. So I was trying to find a POB that matched that, so it's really cohesive. And then I have like each version of the album card on either side, on like the top and the bottom. But trying to find this card for the like Digipack POB for Hello 82 is pretty expensive. So I'm thinking about just getting the Japan Tower Records because I think it's going to be cheaper, and buying it off of Neokyo. But then moving back to here, this is ridiculous. AT's Y. So I do have one of his Digipack cards. So let's look for which one this is, because I did not specify which one it is. So give me a second. Oh, okay, it's this one. It's this one. We figured it out. Okay. I was just like, well, this is awkward. Okay, so we figured it out. It's this one. This is gonna take me some time, and I am gonna because there's 8 digipacks, and then there's the Polka and the platform versions. I'm pretty sure I at least have one pre-order benefit for him, where he's in like a wolf selfie. It's like a wolf outfit. It's a POB. I'm gonna see if I can find another POB for him. If not, I'm actually thinking about just moving one of these cards over, because I do just have an extra page with a bunch of his older cards on it, and some other cards that just didn't fit into the like concept. So I might just start, I might just like start throwing these in just kind of periodically to fill in some of the spots that I just don't have like album cards for. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. I'm still kind of figuring out how I want to like throw his put his collection the way I want to put it. So moving back to Yoongi though, I do have 3 cards to put away for Yoongi today. If you saw my video, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I've posted this. I know I posted it on TikTok. And I think it'll be posting here soon, but I don't know if it's gone up before or after. It'll go up before or after this video. But I actually received these cards and they came damaged. A moment of silence, please. The top loader was like completely bent, but I managed to like kind of save them, so they look okay. But we have the Love Yourself answer. This is the L version, and then I do have both of the remaining 7 cards to put away. I think I'm only missing like 3 or 4 more of his cards, and then we're done, which is exciting. So we're gonna slide this just back here because I'm still missing this Oh Are You Late Too as well. And then I'm missing 1 tier card. This card is gonna be the bane of my existence because I literally, people overcharge for this card. It's the one where he's got the hearts on his cheek, and people just overcharge for that card all the time. And then this one is the version 1 of 7. So that's gonna go here. And then this one is the version 2. So we've got 7 finally completed, which is great. I'm just missing this BTS World card too, which I haven't been able to find this one. I forget. I don't even have this one in my template. I need to add it to my template. And then I'm just missing Persona. And then I'm missing this Essential version, which I do have this. It is incoming. And then just this one D-Day Reverse card. So we're almost done with Yoongi, which is honestly surprising because I feel like he's really hard to collect because BTS is so popular. I feel like their cards are a little bit more pricey than I would prefer them to be, but it is what it is. So now moving on to J. I do have some older J cards to put away. So I do have this Dimensions Dilemma card to put away. So let's see where that, or no, it's Answer Polaroid. So I just need to figure out where the Polaroid goes, like which Polaroid it is. Does it say on the back? I don't remember which one this goes to. I think this one goes here though because of the concept. So I'm gonna put this one here because the way my brain works is if it's in the same concept, it should go on a row together. So we're gonna put this one here. I have the other one incoming from Pokemarket as well, so hopefully that one will be here soon. And then the next card I have is from Manifesto. I'm pretty sure that this is... Does this go here? I really don't be like specifying this stuff at all. I don't remember if these are from the like engine versions or engine version. Sorry, I don't know. Let me think about this. Does it go here? Is that what this is? It has to. Or does this go here? One moment, please. Okay, so we figured it out. I really should specify these a little bit more because if I don't, I always get so confused. So this one is actually one of the fan club or fan group fandom versions. It's the D version. And then this one is just one of the regular photo book versions. So this is the M version from the regular photo book ones. Very confusing. I will have to try and see if I can specify those a little bit better because I do have some more of these incoming, but we're really close to being done with him. But I do have some new stuff to put away for him. So let's go back to that. I do need to buy a POB for Orange Blood or just some merch card where he's blonde so I can put there. But I do have 2 of his cards from their memorabilia album that they just released. So I did buy like the tin case version. So I have his ID, which I'm just going to stick right here. I didn't pull his photo cards. I pulled Nikki and Sunu. So I haven't put them up for trade. I was thinking about just keeping them and then just buying his cards, but I do think I'm actually going to put them up for trade. And then I also have his ID, another one of his like character cards. So that from the Moon version. So that's going to go just right here. So that's going to be this little section. I don't know what I'm going to do down here. I know they just announced their comeback, so I'll probably just put the new comeback down here. So now let's move back to TXT. And Huning Kai. I still need to get this Blue Hour card. It's so pricey. And the Weavers cards too, which I'm not looking forward to buying the Weavers cards for this version either because they're super expensive too. But... we do have 2 Kai cards from their newest album. I think it's Tomorrow. Yeah, Tomorrow to put away. So I have his guitar pick version, which is the ethereal version. So that's going to go just right here. And then I do have his light card, which is going to go right here. So I didn't actually mean to buy this because I was going to buy it with his version on Neokyo because I wanted to make sure I actually got his version, but I don't even know if I'm going to buy the member versions at this point. I got a signed copy as a gift for my birthday, and I'm kind of just like wanting to leave it there. So yeah. And then now let's move back to Keybum because I do have some key to put away today as well. So we have the shiny cards, which I do have one of his, I'm pretty sure this is from Hard. Yes, this is from their album Hard. So we're gonna just slide this in. Here's what it looks like. We're just gonna slide this in back here because this is a full group card. Because I keep all, so if you don't know, for him, he has so many cards, and right now I'm just kind of like mainly collecting his solo cards, but like I'm also kind of collecting his like cards just very, very casually. So whenever I see them for a good price, I'll buy them off of Pokemarket or whatever. So this one's from Bad Love, I'm pretty sure. Yep. So this one's from Bad Love. And let me guess, it's full. Yep. So we're gonna have to split I Wanna Be and Face from Bad Love because I've reached capacity. So let's do that real quick. All right, so it's a little complicated and hopefully it makes sense what I'm doing. So we've got Face and then we've got I Wanna Be. These are basically, I'm just keeping them on their own page together because there's not enough cards to really justify putting them on separate pages. In fact, this whole bottom row is not gonna get full because they just didn't do a lot. He didn't do a lot of cards for these two eras. For This Is Bad Love, which this card's just gonna go right here. And this is Gasoline. I figure that's gonna go there. I don't remember if I have all of his Gasoline cards now or if this is the last one, so hopefully it is. If not, maybe I'll expand it into this one and then I can put Bad Love on this side. That's kind of what I was figuring. And then I moved Killer over here, and I did keep a page open because I do think I have some Good and Great cards eventually incoming. And he just announced a new album too, so that's gonna go right here. I didn't buy any albums for Good and Great because I wasn't a huge fan of any of the packaging, because the main reason I buy his albums is for the packaging. So because he just does like this really genius packaging and it's so retro and it's so cool and I love it, and it's key. So we're gonna slide this Bad Love card just right here because that's where it's gonna go. They're not in order, and then we're just gonna slide this Gasoline card right down here where it goes as well. So we're making slow progress. I would love to focus more on his collection, but his cards are a little bit hard to find sometimes. So it's just something that I'm working on whenever I find his cards for a decent price. So now moving back to Wano, I recently had a trade for 2 of his cards. One of them is from Follow, and I believe one of them is from either We Are Here or Are You There? I don't remember which one, but I know it's this. It's this. So we're gonna move. Actually, we're not gonna have to do too much moving, actually. So we're gonna move this other Follow card out. And then I think I'm just gonna put this one here because I'm pretty sure it's from the same album because he's got the same hairstyle. I don't remember what hairstyle he had. I think he had the orange hair and then he did the blue. So I think we're good. But either way, this is this card. I love his blue haired cards. So, because he did it during this era too, which was for Fighter, which by the way, I don't know what's going on at Starship, but for those of you who don't know, they recently took off like the whole, their whole second album that has like Hero on it and like a bunch of other songs on it. I'm trying to remember the other song. What was the title track for that album? Rush Hour. It was Rush Hour. So they took the whole Rush Hour album off, like the regular version. They did like a deluxe version or like a special version, and that one's still on there. But they also took the Clam Part 1 off, which has literally my favorite Monsta X song on it, which is All In. They took it off of Spotify, and I'm confused. I don't know what's happening at Starship Entertainment, but like, Starship, please put the Clan Part 1 and Rush Hour back on Spotify. I don't know how I can live without listening to All In on a daily basis. It's driving me nuts. So those are those 2 cards. I didn't even show this one. I'm so sorry. But that is all that we have to put away today in this binder. So we're going to move on to the NCT larger inclusion binder next, I believe. I was correct. We are moving on to the NCT larger inclusion. The binders literally look identical, so it's hard for me to tell them apart until I open them or until I see the cover, because this one has this on the cover. So I do have some 10 inclusions to put away because I did get his solo album recently, and so I just have 2 of the postcard and like the little mini 4-cut card. So the mini 4-cut card for sure is going to be able to fit in here, so we're going to put it just right up here. There's no rhyme or reason to this. I literally just put them in as needed. Actually, I kind of do want to put it in order, so hold on a second. Let's reassess. So let's see, it goes Taeyong, Wish, 10, right? Or did 10's album come before Tap? I think 10's album actually came before Tap. So let's actually put this right here. And then we'll move this Wish Polaroid over here. And then we'll put Tap, because I'm pretty sure this is from Tap. I was a little late getting 10's album, so it's understandable. And then for this is, I'm pretty sure it's not going to fit. No, it's not going to fit in 3 pockets. So it's going to be a 2-pocket inclusion, which I don't think I've put a 2-pocket inclusion away for a hot minute. So I shouldn't have any issues there. Yeah. So we're going to put it. Why did I do this? There's like a whole section right here that's missing. That's why I got confused for a second. Fact check. Oh, I do have a Wish inclusion. Okay. So we'll just slide this in right here. I'll fix this. I don't know why there's like a page where I just didn't put anything on the back, but it's fine. So that's all I have to put away in the NCT large inclusion binder. So now we're going to move into the normal binder, which I, again, will show you how I've like changed up, because I do have sections for Jeno, Xiaojun, and Jaehee, so I'll show you kind of what I've done with their cards. All right, so here is that. So we do have 2 cards to put away. Here's the Jaehee. This is from the Wish You version, and I do have a Jeno from Golden Age to put away, so we're going to put that away first. So I think that's actually, yeah, it's the last Golden Age card that I'm missing, actually, to complete the archival, I think archiving version set. So now the IDs for the archiving version. So this is the vision. This is going to be the vision for these pages. So that's exciting. I do think I actually need to take I think I need to take Riku's Wish You version out. I want to see if I can trade it for Sequoia, because I just don't know if I want to try and buy his version. So we're actually just gonna do that real quick. Don't mind me just like taking cards out. But let's go back here. So these are the full sets. This is the new bias section. So for any cards that are either non-album cards for the members that I do collect, or now for any members that I used to collect that I have their cards for, I've set up their sections in order, in age order. So we start off with Moontail. I only have that 1 card. We've got Johnny, we've got 10, we've got Jaehyun, which he has 2 pages because I can't control myself, Mark, and then we have Xiaojun, and we have Jeno, which I have a lot of Jeno's cards, so that's why I was saying I'm really thinking about picking back up collecting him, because he is one of the members I do have a good majority of his collection. We've got Shotaro, and then we've got Jaehee. So we're gonna stick Jaehee's Wish You version just right here. And then back here behind all of that is where I just keep some other miscellaneous member cards that I just don't want to part with. Unit cards, And then these are like solo cards. So like I do kind of want to get Doyoung's album because I did finally listen to it and it's really good. So I'll probably put Doyoung back here with this in the solo section. These are for the SMCU cards, Japanese, and then these are merch cards. And then I don't think I have anything on the back yet. So just kind of keeping the collections that I was collecting for now until I decide fully what I'm doing. And I'll decide whether or not I'm going to sell them or if I'm going to keep them and just keep who I have. Because it's not like I don't bias these members. I still bias them. I just don't want to collect them anymore because collecting is expensive. So we're going to move on to the Ivan binder next. So I've got a decent amount of Ivan to put away today. Not like a super crazy amount, but we've got a couple cards to put away. So the first card I have to put away is actually going to be from part 6. So this is going to be his Dear My Meow Cafe event. So let's go back to that. There is a clear card that I recently found out about for that, for the Dear My Meow Cafe event. And I don't know if I'm going to collect it or not. But I know it goes on the back of one of these pages. Right here. So it's going to go right here. We're not even in frame. I am so sorry. Let me move in frame. So it's going to go right here. So we're going to just slide that in real quick. Like so. So that's all I have to put away for part 6 today. So now let's move back to part 7, which I think I don't really have any of their newer cards. I still need to get this Lotto Diddy card. I thought I had it and I don't. So let's see what we're doing here. Okay, so I have Beat Road 6 that I need to put away, which is going to go here. And then we have Beat Road 7, which is going to go here. And then we have Music and Drama 5 offline. So that's going to go right here. And I'm guessing this is Music and Drama 5 online or one-on-one. It's not focusing. Yep, online. So that those two are both going to go right here. Sorry, I didn't show these two off. I'm a little spacey at the moment. So I'm going to slide those both in. Like that. And then this is the last one, which this is Beat Road 8. So this one's going to go just right here. We're still, I don't know if we're done with Kingdom Realize era, but I haven't really set up for any of the new cards yet, but we do still have quite a few events that I do need to start setting up for Realize, because I think I'm going to start getting pops for Realize here soon. But we're getting close to being done with part 7. I do think I made a couple mistakes, and I think there is some cards that I am just genuinely missing that I need to go purchase, but we're not doing too bad at the moment. So that's all I have to put away today in the Ivan binder. So now we're going to move into EXO related binders. I think we're going to start off with the Xiumin binder and work our way from there. So I lied. We're actually going to get into the larger inclusions first, which I need to go out to Target and buy a 3-inch binder for this. It's too full. But we do have some more stuff to put away. So I have some solo stuff to put away. So let's go past all the group stuff. Honestly, I should just split this binder in half and do all like the group stuff in one binder, and then do all of like the units, because like this is just the whole like solid like full group stuff, and then this is like solos and units. So let's go back to Chen first, because I do have some, actually no, we need to do Suho first, because 3 EXO members decided to do comebacks in the same month because they're crazy. So I have Dio, Chen, and Suho inclusions to put away today. So I have 2 of his postcards from 2 of his versions. So we're gonna go to his 3 pocket section and we're gonna put those away. So we'll slide this one in up on top. And then we'll do this one right here. Like so. At least I'm pretty sure. Okay, yep. I thought there was another postcard back there for a second. So that's all for Suho. So now let's move back to Chen. Because I do have... Oh! I just dropped it and it ruined it. But I do have 2 bookmarks and 2 postcards to put away for him. I just put the bookmarks in a sleeve together because it's just going to keep them together a little bit better. So... we do have... Okay, so this is Dio. This is Chen. So we're gonna put the bookmarks just right here. And I'm gonna have to grab another sleeve, which is concerning. Sleeve in a binder that's already so full is just not great. But it is what it is. So here is this postcard. We're gonna put it right there. And then here is this one. Sorry, I'm not doing a very good job of showing these off. So there's that. And then we have Dio, which I do have a section for Dio already. So we have both of his postcards from his newest album as well to put away. Yeah, if they could just not do this again, like space it out, my guys. Like, can we do like 1 a month? Be great. I'm loving all of the EXO solo music. It's been great. My wallet needs a break between all of the comebacks and 3 EXO members deciding to do comebacks in the same month. It's just a little much for me. So yeah, I definitely need to do something with this though, because this is not good. I'm really worried it's going to damage some of the postcards and stuff, but there is that. So now we're going to move on to the Xiumin binder. All right, so I actually have quite a bit of Xiumin to put away today, and I think we're actually going to be putting something away on the front page, which is amazing. So I've been kind of getting back into collecting a lot of their cards off of Pokemarket. So I found like a decent amount of his cards. Also, please, can someone do Snowflake holo sleeves for like larger cards, please and thank you. But yeah, so I have one of the Sunny 10 cards to put away. So let's see. That one's gonna go just right here. So yes, we did actually add a new card to the front page, which is exciting. And then I believe this is his 2017 Season's Greetings card. So let's go back and look for that. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but I did recently go back in and like add a bunch of more of these to here. Because I downgraded my solo and subunit section because I'm not going to be collecting all their solo subunits anymore. So I put those cards in here. I put all those like missing photo card things in here so that way it looks a little bit nicer. So where is his 2017 Season's Greetings? Ah, here it is. I found it. It was... Sorry, the amount of time, I probably cut this, but like the amount of time it took me to find where that card goes is ridiculous. So now we're gonna move back. This is his, I should probably do something similar than what I do for Ivan and just like start putting sticky notes on the back. This is his Nature Republic linty. It's kind of hard to see with the holo, but let's look for that now, which is gonna be fun. Let's see, Nature Republic Alenti is what we're looking for. Power Solutions, 11th Street, Elation Hand Warmer, Wallet, Transparent Wallets, Fidget Spinner, Nature Republic Lenti. So that one's gonna go just right up here. Like so. And then we have Let Go Elation Limited card. Because I know it's really weird because sometimes they'll release these like photos from like way later. No, I definitely passed it because I don't think it's as far back as when he went to the military. So let's see if we can find this card too. Okay, it goes right here. So I actually did these out of order. So that's why. But yeah, here's what it looks like. Sorry, again, I just need to start doing what I do for Ivan's cards, I think, for him too. Because some of his older cards, I'm not very familiar with them. It's one of those things where if I see them for a good price, I'll buy them. The rest of these cards, though, are from recent stuff. So I'll be able to... I'm a little bit more knowledgeable on recent stuff than I am on his older cards. So let's go back to Exist. I have one of his trading card yellow cards to put away, his yellow IDs to put away. So let's see with that. So I believe this is from trading card version C. So I believe it's this card right here. Again, same thing if I'm wrong. Also, I don't know why. Oh, I thought there was a card there. Never mind. So that one goes there. And then this is actually the last fan call card I was missing. So let's look for that. So it's his Everline fan sign. I managed to find it on Pokemarket for a really good price. I was really worried that it was actually gonna be really hard for me to find it, but it was actually fairly easy, so that's exciting. So that completes like all of his like selfie pobs, I'm pretty sure, for Exist era. So now it's just like a lot of the like merch cards or from like cafe events. And then obviously the trading cards, which I think even then, I think most of the trading cards that I'm missing at this point are all like IDs or like concept cards. So, but moving back here, I do have some of his trading card sets from their season's greetings to put away. So let's go back to that. Which this is gonna be fun because I don't, okay, I did mark some of them. Selfie in the suit, so that's probably gonna go right here. And then the other one must be on the other page. So like, let me hurry and put this one away because I figured out where this one goes. And then we have with the L sign, suit, selfie, L sign. I was a little bit more specific about these ones because I was like, and then I did end up getting this one. So where's the phone? Oh, you know what? I think I put finger on ear, but I think it was actually like the fact that he had a phone in his hand, but I think the photo was kind of blurry, so I couldn't really tell. So I'm pretty sure that one actually goes right here. So that's all. That's all we have to put away in this in the Xiumin binder today. So now we're gonna move into the EXO Solo and subunit binder. All right, so like I said, I did downsize this section. So the binder's actually pretty thin, so maybe I'll look into moving the larger inclusions for the solos and subunits maybe into this binder to fill it out a little bit more. But I do have the last subunit for EXO SC to put away for 1 billion views. So we're gonna slide that in just back down here for now. So that completes that set. And then I do, like I said, have one of the unit cards for Super M, or one of the Korean cards for Super M from their first album to put away. I'm pretty sure this one is from Super One. Yes, so this is a Super One card, so I'm actually going to put this right here. Froggy Beck, I'm probably never going to get Froggy Beck, so that's why I downsized the Super M section. It's going to be one of those things where, like, if I end up getting the card, I get it. If not, I'll make room for it, and I'll kind of readjust, but... and then moving back to solos, let's go back to Suho's section. So I did kind of condense everything down that I was missing. So I do have 4 Suho album cards, and I do have a POB to put away. Normally I wouldn't keep his POBs with, but since I've kind of condensed down the section, I figure since it's from an album, I'll like put it, but if it's from like a or I don't know, like if it's from a solo album, I'm just gonna put it here. So we're just gonna put these in. So here is the first one. And let me take these out first real quick. Then we have this one. Don't ask me which versions these are from. I do not remember. I just know that there's an S Mini, a Digipack, or an S Mini. There's 2 photo book versions, and then there is a tape version. Here's this one. And then here is this one. And like I said, this is the pre-order benefit. So we're just gonna put that in right here. And I might actually do the same thing for Baekhyun because I do have some Baekhyun. So I think for their solo stuff, I might put their solo pre-order benefit cards in here. Which if I do that for Baekhyun, I will need to because of his Japanese album. I do have some from his Japanese album. So we'll see. I might just leave stuff where it is and just call it. And then moving back to Chen, I do have some of Chen's to put away today too. So I have 2, which will fill up this page very nicely. So here is the 2 cards that I got from his version. So we're just gonna slide those in right here in the back. Very nice. I actually even like kept a page open for some reason because I thought he was gonna have more cards with his, but he didn't. I'll still keep it there though because for now, and then if I need to, I can move it to a different member. And then here is the 2 Dio cards I got from his album. So we're just gonna slide those in just right here at the top and back. Like so. And then obviously we have Kai's section. And then I have Tao and Luhan back here. And I have an extra page back here too. So yeah, maybe I'll just move their like solo inclusions and subunit inclusions into here to kind of fill out this binder a little bit and take some ease off of the other binder. But yeah, that is all I have here. Let me open to a CBX page because the CBX pages look so cool. But that is all I have to put away in today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in next month's Photocard sorting video. Bye!